Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a game with Nocturne, who is jungling, and yeah, we saw one in the last weekly challenge, but still I am going to do this one because it was next on my list, and it was a total coincidence that the winner of the weekly challenge was also a Nocturne player. So we will be seeing him play his game and hopefully do some good things. The team is lacking in tanking power, by the way. They don't have any tank, and oh, that is not a good deal. So the enemy team, oh, let me show you this so you can actually, well, calculate, I guess, what the runes are. And he just flashed, but he already emailed me that that was indeed in the gameplay, and it was a mistake, obviously. So the enemy team does have Mordekaiser and Blitzcrank and Warwick, so they are pretty tanky. They do have Janna, where this team has Soraka. So I personally would say Janna is the better in those between the two, but I like Soraka better to play because Soraka is a real support character and Janna is more of a, well, support E character. She can handle herself pretty well and she doesn't need to be a support, whereas Soraka can actually, I think, well, she can handle herself in lane, but it is really a different build. And yeah, I like playing Soraka just more because, well, it feels better to do something for your team, even though it may not be killing, because, well, I don't mind not killing in a game, and I hope this Nocturne does mind not killing in a game, because we want to see him yeah, kill some guys and gank some I don't know, everyone. So somebody has to help him here, so that's what he was waiting for. And indeed he got some help from Cho'Gath, and he should have no real trouble taking this out, although it is Nocturne, and Nocturne takes a lot of damage, as you can see from the blue buff. And yeah, that's the problem. He can take out blue buff, obviously, but he needs some really tanky runes, plus he needs to not be harassed by the enemy jungle while he's doing that. Oh yeah, I was going to put the sound a little bit more so that you could actually hear some game sounds. Let's put it like this. Oh. Yeah, we lost track of Nocturne for a while, but so back. Whoa! It's on speakers here, and it was really loud. So hopefully you can hear the game sound now without me having to adjust it, because in the previous game, the one with Renekton, I actually adjusted it by hand, and I'm not even sure if you can hear it now after I adjusted it, but this way it should be better, and it should, yeah, well, I already boosted it 300% in the other game, and I'm still not sure if you can hear it, but now I will only have to boost it like 100% and it will be fine. So hopefully that'll work out. So we see him going for the entire route, which normally isn't done with Nocturne, so I'm not actually sure how he can actually pull this off, because normally we see Nocturne having some problem with, well, taking out blue buff and red buff. Well, especially blue buff early on, but yeah, we saw him having some trouble because, well, he went pretty low and he's not actually getting boots. That is strange. Normally we see boots and something else, But he is going for the attack damage and going for the oh, what's it called? Come on, Madras Razors, to do some more damage to the minions and have an easier time jungling. But he should probably just... oh, he skipped wolves this time. He's just going straight for raids. Or he is going to gank. But for the gank he would have probably needed the boots. And yeah, getting a pretty easy kill here. Oh, this was actually the real one apparently. Or I don't know. The 400 gold popped up on this one, but I'm not sure if it actually pops up on his head. Maybe that's the case, and it just got misplaced. But that's fine. He got a nice gank off there. Still think he should have gone for boots, but okay. It works, so wow, already back. Yeah, only teleport. Yeah, teleport is something European on LeBlanc. I don't know why they don't do that in the US, but they don't, so okay. It is something European to do. And it seems to me that it is something you want to do to gank and not to get back into your lane. In this case, there was no real need for her to get back with the teleport. Yeah, you really, as a jungler, obviously, you really shouldn't steal minions from your teammates. Wow, that was a really easy kill. But then again, LeBlanc is very squishy early on, and she already died twice. But yeah, she has picked up a ruby crystal by now, and actually going for Warwick now, and apparently owning Warwick pretty badly. And getting off the kill. Come on. Oh yeah, that's a shame. He actually got killed by the tornado there, but he would have gotten killed either way, so might have just as well gone in to kill the Warwick and not cared about anything else, because now he gave away a kill plus an assist, and otherwise he would have just given away the kill, because then Warwick would have just killed him without an assist. I'm not actually sure if Warwick actually hit him, because it didn't seem like he hit him. So suicide might have been the better option here, especially since you weren't going to get out anyway. And yeah, it is a detail, I know, but it might have helped them, well, it might have cost them an assisted kill now, where otherwise he might have just been, what's it called? I don't know, killed by the turrets. They have a name for it, and I'm not sure what Rumble is doing here. Executed, that's the name. See, I can remember stuff. So by now Madras Razors on him, and that's a really nice item for a jungler, obviously. That's not the correct place to place a ward. This is the correct place to place a ward. If you're on the purple team. If you're on the blue team, on the other hand, this would be the correct way. Yeah, well, maybe here. Because then your jungler, the enemy jungler is going to come from here. And we will be seeing some engaging here. Actually going for the Janna, which is the better choice than what his teammates were doing, because his teammates were going for the tank. And yeah, the tank is not going to die here, and neither is Janna. Oh, nice heal of Soraka. But Soraka running out too far. But yeah, she... Oh wow, she actually gets the kill there. But she ran out too far. She should have stayed in the grass, just to avoid getting spotted and getting focused. Soraka apparently not wanting that kill. It is pretty good. I mean, it doesn't matter. A really nice ultimate there, actually going in for the kill. And yeah, there's not a whole lot you could have done if you're that Janna. But Janna could have ran out a little bit earlier instead of just waiting around the turret here. She could have just ran out and hopefully survived. But in this case they get the kill on Janna plus the turret, so the worst possible solution to well, to the situation, I guess. And he almost gets killed, but Soraka heals him, and that is excellent. Soraka doing a good job here, keeping herself alive and also her teammates. And Nocturne actually just going back to jungle. He has some lifesteal from this one as well as his passive. And that should be enough. I don't know if I actually have, well, except for my weekly challenge cast, I don't think I have a Nocturne game on my channel yet. So I'll discuss his skills very briefly. First of all, every 10 seconds you get AoE damage instead of your normal attack. And it does 120% physical damage, and you heal yourself for a flat amount per hit, per target. Yeah, every time you attack, furthermore, your cooldown on this 10 seconds is reduced by 1 second. So the more you attack, the more lifesteal you get, basically. That's it. It's not technically lifesteal, it's technically just a heal. But it does help out a lot, especially for a jungler. Because then you keep attacking constantly, and you will get all of the life back constantly. Well, once every 5 seconds or so. Then his Q, Dustbringer, it is where you... yeah, it's this one. In this case black. You also have it in blue with another skin. It is, if you hit an enemy with it, the enemy will drag it with him. Yeah, it does damage, of course, everything does damage. And if you're on the trail, you get additional movement speed and you get additional damage, and quite a lot of additional damage. So you really want to stay on that while you are attacking. Getting a nice kill here. Unfortunately, he was just a little bit too late to save the Nocturne. But yeah, there's nothing he could do about that. Well, maybe he was in range earlier, but I'm not actually sure how big the range was, because he was still in this bush when he went for it, and I think that is just about the yeah, the maximum range. And yeah, Rumble not actually paying attention, not running out when he still could. So basically, then the W. The W is first of all, it has a passive, which is attack speed, and it has an active, which is basically spell shield. And if you successfully block a spell, you gain additional attack speed for 5 seconds. It is really nice. Yeah, it's just like Severe's spell shield, only yeah, you get attack speed instead of mana. This, by the way, is a little mistake a lot of Nocturnes make. If you throw your Dustbringer here, it goes through this wall and they can actually see that you're jungling there. And in this case nobody does anything about it, but if they know where you are, then you're basically at risk of getting killed. Nice engagement here, the entire team hammering down on the opponents. It's 4v4, but they are way stronger. And I don't know exactly why, but pretty nice. Nocturne being hit by the turret here, and if he's not careful, yeah, he is careful enough. And he actually is going to get out of this. Yeah, if you're this low, you should probably run to your healer. No, not away from your healer. Right. This is what people always do. They run away as quickly as I can, as they can, and you as a healer are running behind them, trying to heal them up, and you can save them, but they don't understand. But fortunately, he does survive it. And Soraka coming in to do some more healing even. So up to 300 healing. Very nice. And that helps a lot if you're a weak ass character like Nocturne, because he only has 1370 hit points. And this really doesn't help. Yeah, that was too much damage, and yeah. As Nocturne, you should be stealthy, you should not well, run into the into the enemy force. You should really just try to stay in your own, with your own team, or well, rather in your own jungle, and then only come out through one of the safe passageways, because as you see, or as you just saw, it is really easy to get killed if you're Nocturne. Because Nocturne, like a lot of the good carries, is really squishy. So going for I guess some defense. The brutalizer always good, because I think it's the only AD item that actually gives you a cooldown reduction. I cannot remember any other, so probably is. Yeah. For the rest, he's doing a good job. He's actually taken out Dragon now, while his team is pushing the mid lane. And we already see that there's a lot of minions and, well, a lot of XP to gain on the side lanes, while there's nobody there. And he actually takes out Dragon, no problem. So what's this? Oh, he has the green pot on. So a green elixir of agility, increased attack speed and critical strike, and that should help him get even more kills. It's already 5 and 2, it's pretty good. And he's not going to engage here, which is pretty wise. They should probably just back off a little bit, let the opponents come, and try to just farm the jungle creeps. And yeah, I mean, this is a much better engagement than right next to the turret, because now they're actually going to get some kills, because they don't have to watch out for the turret quite as much. Okay, maybe you should just run into the turret. Out of mana here, and that really sucks. So Blitzcrank just used up his mana barrier, so he is pretty vulnerable, but not actually getting anything done there. Yeah, in my opinion, that is, I'm not an expert on team fights, but in my opinion, they shouldn't have gone this way. They should have gone after the two that were running here, because there's no turret there, and with no turret, you have a much higher chance of actually getting the kill without getting killed. They were a lot stronger in the previous team fights, and there is no reason to assume that that has changed in any way, because they won the last one. And then they almost got killed fighting at this turret the first time. And well, when they fought here, they at least had a chance to kill the entire enemy team. Well, everyone that stayed in the forest, that is. But all in all, they didn't. So I guess they should have done it differently, and that's why I say that Nocturne actually went after the correct one. So warming up the enemy jungle here, which is exactly what he should be doing. He should be creating some vision in, well, wherever basically. It doesn't really matter where you put your wards, as long as you put them out there. As long as you put them in places where they are useful. Going after the LeBlanc here, and LeBlanc gets killed, and he is still alive. Actually getting healed by Soraka here, running out, getting ulted by Mordekaiser, and staying alive because of the Soraka. Soraka doing an excellent job, and yeah, that is what you should be doing as Soraka. Stay in the back and just heal everyone up. So, really nice game, very short but very sweet. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to rate the video. GG!